Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, what a great picture of the front of the house. Nice looking house, even though it's kind of a dreary, you can kind of see a morning fog going on here. This is kind of a dreary day. We had almost 4 inches of rain in Charlotte, North Carolina yesterday. That's a lot of rainfall. Won't have to worry about a drought for a while. Living room fireplace. Here's what the chimney looks like. It's got a chimney cap on it covering both the flues. It's got a fireplace flue in there, and it's also got a unused furnace flue. I went downstairs to make the double sure that it certainly was not using that flue. You don't really want to use either flue, and I'll explain why here in just a minute. Large cracks in the crown. You can see mortar missing all over the place, really, on the outside brick chase. Appears like this flashing is leaking. There's some water stains in the attic. But at any rate, this needs to be evaluated by a licensed roofing contractor. Let's take a look at the outdoor fireplace, a lot newer. You see it's got a chimney cap on it as well, keeping the creatures out. It appears like from first blush that this crown is not leaking, so I gave it a pass. It may just very well be that the flashing is leaking here too, so while you have the roofer looking at the other one, have them make any repairs necessary on this one. If the moisture problems persist, then you're probably going to want a new crown poured, so that might be something for you to think about in the future. Living room fireplace, OMG. Yep, fireplace has a working set of vented gas logs in here. It does have a pilot, unlike the one outdoors, and it's working. It's producing lots of carbon monoxide and carbon soot, which a good portion of it's coming right back into the house. You cannot use this fireplace with these logs under any circumstances. My recommendation here is going to be to use vent-free gas logs in here. Switch them out. Leave the damper open so that the heat will go out. That'll keep this clearance from here to here a non-issue, because with vent-free gas logs, generally you need a hood here to deflect the heat away from the wood. But if you treat them as vented, which means you're going to leave the damper open, the heat will go up the chimney, and that would eliminate that problem. So we're looking at vent-free gas logs treated as vented. A little bit of mortar missing in the upper profile area here in the firebox area. Outdoor fireplace, you can see the dampness here. There's damp stains everywhere. So getting that flashing looked at as quickly as possible will be very helpful. It's an open fireplace. Uses a set of vented gas logs that do not have a controller. They're using a key valve way over on the opposite side and down below in order to operate. It's a 2-person job. One person's going to have to operate the gas, and since it doesn't have a pilot, the other person will be the pilot with their handy Bic lighter in hand. So just be aware of that. Lots of moisture issues. You can see all of that going on here, and this is probably from the flashing, could be from the crown as well. It's hard to know, to be honest with you. Let's scroll down. Let's take a look at the outdoor fireplace. It's a newer fireplace, so you can still see some effervescence in here. You can see the water stains and stuff. This is the area of smoke transition, where the gases and smoke gather before they go up the flue system. View of the flue system itself. Living room is just plain a mess. When you look up in there, it's to a chimney sweep, it's scary. This stacked here is the furnace flue going right up the fireplace, just above where the damper would be. This is what it looks like. You can't do anything with this fireplace other than the use of vent-free gas logs. The folks that live in the house now, if they're using those vented gas logs, they're risking their health, maybe even their life. So I recommend vent-free gas logs in there. And if you folks have questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.